Have you ever found yourself pointing fingers when things go wrong? Or perhaps when you and your partner argue, you spend most of your time thinking about what your partner said or did wrong, but little time reflecting on your own behaviour. If so, you're playing the blame game. It's a natural and often unconscious way of thinking. But if you want to have better relationships, whether with your family, friends, or your partner, it's important to recognize when you're playing the blame game and learn how to break free of it. In this episode, you'll learn what the blame game is, why people engage in it, and how to stop it for good. Hello and welcome to episode 47 of the Anger Secrets podcast. I'm Alastair Duhs, and over the last 30 years, I've taught over 15,000 men and women how to control their anger, master their emotions, and create calmer, happier, and more respectful relationships. In this podcast, I share practical strategies and real-life stories to help you control your anger, master your emotions, and create calmer, happier relationships. For free support on your anger management journey, including free training and the opportunity to book a free 20-minute anger assessment call with me, visit my website, angersecrets.com. I look forward to talking with you. Now, let's jump into today's episode, Escape the Blame Game. To begin with, let's establish what the blame game is. In essence, the blame game is when someone places the blame for a given situation on someone else. This can be done via mild accusations, such as "you always do this," or more harsh criticism, such as "it's completely your fault." The blame game is usually used to deflect responsibility and avoid taking ownership. It is a defensive mechanism that typically emerges when someone does not want to take responsibility for their part in a situation. Here's a simple example of the blame game. Imagine you have just had a disagreement with your partner. Instead of introspecting and understanding your role in the conflict, you blame your partner entirely. Perhaps you accuse them of not listening to you or of being too critical. Perhaps you focus on past events that you think they handled poorly, or remind them of their perceived faults, such as being too sensitive or overdramatic. The truth is, when you play the blame game, no one wins. It does not help to resolve conflict. In fact, usually it makes it even worse, because it puts both you and your partner on the defensive, without any effort to understand why things happened or how to move forward. The good news is that, like most bad habits, playing the blame game can be unlearned. So, how do you escape the blame game? Here are 5 simple tips. Tip 1. Practice self-awareness. The first step in escaping the blame game is to become aware of when you are playing it. The next time you find yourself pointing fingers or blaming someone else, take a moment and pause. Ask yourself, am I putting too much responsibility for the situation on this person? If that is the case, then ask yourself, what role did I play in the situation? This is a much more powerful and useful question. Tip 2. Take responsibility for your actions. We all make mistakes, and it's important to accept responsibility when you do. You don't have to take on all the blame, but take ownership for your part in the conflict. Acknowledging your part in the conflict will help you understand yourself better and identify patterns that may be causing stress or anger. Tip 3. Practice empathy and understanding. Rather than focusing on casting blame, try to see the situation from the other person's perspective. Perhaps they are under a lot of stress or feeling overwhelmed. Maybe their behavior is a result of something that happened in the past, and so on. Practicing empathy will help you connect with them at a deeper level and understand why things may have gone the way they did. Tip 4. Avoid shoulding on yourself or others. When you play the blame game, you often focus on what should have happened or what someone should do better. It's important to recognize this kind of thinking and actively avoid it. Instead, reframe your thoughts on what can be done now and what is possible moving forward. Tip 5. Communicate more effectively. To escape the blame game, you need to learn how to communicate constructively and respectfully. This means using I statements rather than you statements. It also means actively listening, being honest and direct, but not aggressive or accusatory. These techniques will help you get your point across without resorting to blame. By following these strategies, you can break free from the blame game and create healthier relationships with the people around you. Remember that escaping the blame game can be challenging, especially if it's become a deeply ingrained habit for you. If you can benefit from support in this area, consider joining a local support group, attending counseling, or enrolling in a course like my Complete Anger Management System to help you develop better, healthier coping mechanisms. Remember too, like everything else, escaping the blame game is a journey. You will make mistakes, but it's how you respond and learn from them that counts. Okay, that's all for today's episode, Escape the Blame Game. If you found this episode helpful, please follow this podcast, head to your favorite podcast app, and leave a rating and review. This will help other people struggling with anger find and benefit from this show. Remember, for free support on your anger management journey, including free training and the opportunity to book a free 20-minute anger assessment call with me, visit my website, angersecrets.com. I look forward to helping you control your anger once and for all. And finally, remember, you can't control other people, but you can control yourself. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.
The Anger Secrets podcast is for general informational purposes only, and does not constitute the practice of counseling, psychotherapy, or any other professional health service. No therapeutic relationship is implied or created by this podcast. If you have mental health concerns of any type, please seek out the help of a local mental health professional.